Guess what? How's it going, everyone? Before we start, let's say hello to everyone. In order. Hello, Crisp. Hello, SoFar. Hello, Half the Studio. Hello, Pop Boy. Hello, Dreamer. Hello, Splatty Edits. Hello, Black Hole Queen. Hello, Kerblot. Hello, Moon. Hello, SoFar Part 2. And, hello, everyone else, who is still here. But, we have all the people, I think. Wait, one of them's not in the game. Uh, hey, hey Guppy, if you're looking at the, could you look at your Discord? I'll send you the thing to join, cause you're not in the thing. Cause you need to join. Yep, yeah, I know you are playing it, but you need to join. So yeah, we're gonna wait until you join, and then we'll get started. But I'm gonna stay with you guys here while we wait. So let me explain how this works actually before we begin. So this is basically a best out of 3 each round. There are 3 rounds, plus 2 losers round. First round will involve Guppy versus Dreamer and Moon versus Misclick. And both of them will win, will fight in the semifinals. But before we get to the semifinals, we're going to have the losers round. Losers of both rounds will go head to head. Whoever wins that goes to losers round 2. And then semifinals, whoever wins semifinals in another best out of 3 will go to finals. But the loser will have to fight the one in losers round, and whoever wins that goes to finals. And then whoever wins a best out of 5 will win the tournament. Okay? And the winner will... yes, you do need a Discord, and people entered, like, a few months ago. We've been kind of on the backlog. But, a few other things. Dreamer... okay, no, not Dreamer. Guppy is named Fry is Cool in this. And, Mystic Misclick is named Kism or Skip. So yeah, if you ever get confused by who's who, that's what it is. Okay, let's get started. Here is the bracket before we begin. Here it is. Oh, wait, I gotta... wait, oh, crumble. Whoops, I did not have this right. There we go. Here is the bracket. So, this will update in real time every single round. But, let's start. Alright, information is in the Discord. You two can begin. Cosmos R Skip. RS Kip. I'm just gonna call you Kip. I'm just gonna call you Mystic, actually. Who cares? Alright. Won't let me spectate. Wait, why won't it let me spectate? Oh, wait, yeah, here. Here we go! Alright, so, in this... no, extra people can enter in the room, you are stuck here. I am so sorry about that. But, while they do select the maps, we, well, I'd like to give a big thank you to our sponsor for today's stream, Anchovy Games, the creator of this wonderful game of Table Turf. They supplied us with everything needed to do this. Now let us start. Okay, so Dreamer does start off with a pretty good hand, but yep, they're gonna stay with it. Okay, right away, Dreamer going straight in for the heavy stats, trying to just take a hold of middle right away, because obviously, that is a really good move. Trying to get as high as possible to make sure that they can have the lead, which, oh, I forgot their name, who was Fry's cool. But Guppy going in for, going in for the, going for a pretty unorthodox move, going for Big Man. You know, I was in a call with Moon earlier, talking about how Big Man is one of the best characters, which Moon did agree on with me, that Big Man is one of the best characters. Seeing going for a perfect, just hold of middle, while we have Guppy over here, going a little bit back, not doing what they, not making sure to, just keep their spawn painted. It seems that, SA is going for a Gel Lafleur kind of thing, but no, switches on the last second. Oh, trying to figure out a good spot to put this. We have infinite time, so they have as much time they need to think. We have Guppy over here, just continue painting spawn as much as possible. Neither getting any sort of special points, which kinda is gonna be pretty hard for them in the later half, but they so far are doing pretty good. We see Dreamer over here trying to find some small spots to put stuff into. They went past a pretty obvious one over there, but decides in here would be a perfect spot to put it. Ultra Stamp all the way in the back, trying to just get more space in their spawn. Putting a heavy splat lane, seems like. While Dreamer's putting a heavy splat lane, we have Guppy here, just still trying to think of the best card. They decided that the Eel Deal Fry card is the perfect spot to put in there. I wouldn't know about them. We don't know what their cards are currently because of spectating being kind of annoying. But we will see if that will help them succeed later. I see they gain a special point. Now, if they play the Burst Bomb in the correct spot, then they could get another special point, which would be very helpful. But no, they go for they go for a Splat Bomb instead, which will give them 2 more special points, which will be very useful later in the later half. Now, we're halfway through this game, folks, and it seems like there's a pretty small bit of space that we can still get Dreamer to get stuff in. Dreamer's trying to put a Splatterscope right here, getting them another point, almost. If they put a Splat Bomb in the correct spot, then they would have enough. But we will see with their card deck, we do not know anything. Currently, Dreamer going for, what are they going, What is their plan here? This is a very good question. There's many good spots they can put the Splat Bomb, like right there, which I did recommend earlier. Oh, but we have Guppy putting a Trizuka, letting them in to SA Dreamer's side, giving, okay, we're three last turns, and it seems like Guppy has a chance to retake, which they already have more points, but Dreamer still has a few special points, and we will see if they could, do it. Yep, they have a Hero Shot, which they will be putting into their spawn for a few extra points. Which, will that give them enough? Sadly, not enough. 77 versus 81. It seems like there's no way for Dreamer to win this first round, sadly. Yep, and that's it. That's game, folks. Guppy wins the first round. So, we're gonna... don't go yet. Don't go yet. Seems a little bit confusion here. But, we still have, at most 2 more... Don't Moon stop. It's... Just wait, we have a bit of confusion. We need Dreamer and Guppy to go again. But it seems like neither of them are cooperating currently. And we still have, we still need them to... Guys, go on the table! Come, stop it! I'm tired of this. Stop it. Where are you going, Dreamer? Okay, Dreamer and Fry is cool. We'll both go on the board again. Fry is cool. We'll go on the board. Thank you. It took way too long. All right, let's have this next round start. Okay, no, okay, they didn't look at Discord, which I don't care. At this point, they can choose whatever map they want. Why does it even matter at this point? All right, let's get the next round going. I'm sorry for yelling. It's just I'm annoyed. Wait. Oh, wait. While this match is going on, I'm gonna quickly fix this. I'm just wait. I won't be commentating for a bit. I'm trying to fix this. Okay, that works. Okay, so we have a pretty good start over here with Fry's Cool, just making sure they have the best of middle. But sadly, it does seem like SA Dreamer does have the beginning of middle captured. This is a very hard way to, let's see. But, if Dreamer can get a special, they could push in a very good way, because there seems to be a lot of space in between these cards that you can push into. Dreamer is thinking very hard about what to do. It seems like, Fry is very good at defending themselves. Puts a Splat Charger, still no special, but if they do have some sort of diagonal card, they could get an easy point, because then they can just go to the bottom, and they'll be good. Fry is cool, really going working on the defense, making sure they have every single spot well, orientated to I wouldn't do that, but, that works. Seems like they just really want to, Oh, goes in for the Zinc. You see, as a big Zinc fan myself, I believe that Zinc is one of the best cards in the game. Okay, so Fry's cool. Still working on defense. No specials, really, which is a little bit of a disadvantage. But SA Dreamer also is not getting any specials. But now SA Dreamer does have a special. This can change a lot about the game. We have Guppy here, throwing away a card. SA Dreamer putting a Burst Bomb, giving them another point on the board. If they get one more, then they could play a special card, which would be very helpful to them halfway through the match here. Oh, let's see what Guppy has to play. Okay, puts in a Tenta Missiles. If they do, we don't know if they have another special. If they do, then they could still win. But sadly, that special won't give them any more special points, which could be kind of bad, because all they need is one more and they could play a special card. But we will see. Puts in a Splat Bomb, gets another point. Now they have enough for a special. Will they be playing a special, or will they be going for the more defensive strategy of not playing a special? We will see. SA Dreamer taking their time thinking about what they're going to play. We will see if they do make the right move in the end of the day. Let's see. Splatoon Wiper on the top. Still not giving many specials. They are getting pretty close. It is still... Surprisingly, Fry is Cool is actually still... Oh crap, sorry about that. Fry is Cool still not even in the lead, even though they have pretty much a solid board. But they are doing a special in. They have 4... Okay, SA Dreamer has a lot of specials. 4 of them. Actually, even more, I think. But they aren't playing. Let's see. Will SA Dreamer play a special? Or will they go down in defeat with this big push into their spawn? Ah, okay, they're playing the Craig Cuttlefish thing right there in the middle. This is a close one. Who won? We will see. Alright, Fry's Cool wins 2 times. Wait, no. Crap, I was not looking correctly. SA Dreamer did win. And so now we have to play a tiebreaker. Alright, will they go and play the second round, or will they sit here and do nothing for no reason? It seems that Fry's Cool is being a dilly-dally and standing on top of the board for no reason. Okay, no, Fry's Cool is going on the board. I'm gonna keep my perspective on Fry's Cool because it's just easier for consistency. But it is a 1v1. There is one more chance until they win. We will see. Oh yeah, by the way, the prize gets like, they get like a PNG of a badge. I don't know. All right, Fry's Cool getting some pretty good cards. We will see how this will end up. Alright, going straight in for the middle. This is a map where it takes a little bit longer to get to the middle, but if you do, whoever gets to the middle could still push up past the middle and get a few more extra points instead of just getting the middle points. We will see. Sadly, the Dynamo Roller is a pretty bad card. It can take up the entire area, but it does have a downside of being really hard to position. But Shelly and Donnie just making sure that this board stays perfectly equal. We have a really good fit here with a Guppy. They seem to really know what they're doing. Tentamissiles right away. Once again, I wouldn't be using specials this early, especially since they can be used really well in the later half. Once you get a bunch of points. Hello there, Zai. Welcome to the stream. But we do seem Fry's Cool seems to have some really good positioning for special, because they seem to understand that specials now is like really important. They will get another special here, and if they do get a, I think, okay, I don't remember which card, but the card that is 2, top on top, sorry, I didn't have this all memorized. Whoever gets that will be very good, because they will get a point, and then they could get another point if they get, like, a square one. We have Dreamer here thinking really hard about what they're gonna play. They do have 2 specials, unlike Fry, who has 0 currently. We will see what they will be playing. Alright, plays the Heavy Splatling Deco. Not really good for specials, but who knows. Alright, going. SA Dreamer has a lot of specials. But we will see. Will this lead to them winning? Going for a pass. Seems like they have no good cards. It might be a bit of a problem. Fry, Guppy here does not have... played a really good special game, but really isn't getting that many specials, it seems like. Well, SA Dreamer, which is going for a more open approach, is doing pretty well for specials. They have, like, a bunch of them. Like, actually, they could, like, actually play some cards, please. Final 3 turns, Fry is skipping because they have a pretty tight lock here. Will Dreamer be playing a special? We will see. Okay, Splatter Scope, getting them another point. They're still not playing specials. Play specials! Alright, going for another pass because they are just way too good with their tightness. But SA Dreamer could still win if they play specials. We will see what's going to happen. Who will Trini win, Guppy or Dreamer? I said... Oh, it's actually a... Wait, while we're waiting, I'm going to reposition our thing so it looks really nice. Yeah, look at that. Dreamer really thinking... Oh, Dreamer did play. They're playing the Marigold card, pushing into the base. Be really good, but it did give Fry's Cool another special, which could let them play a special card. Yep, it is allowing them to play a Trizuka, which will be a really good push, especially with this card. But will they be able to fit it? It does not seem like they can fit it, so they're going to have to play around the fact that they can probably not fit that card. But they did find a way to kind of push in. While SA Dreamer only does a normal hero shot. Let's see who win. Alright, and Guppy does win the final round. Good job, Guppy. You're going around to, you're going to the... Wait, keep playing. No. Okay, yep, there we go. Alright, let's go over to the tournament board and see how it looks. As we can see, Guppy did win the first round, leading them to the next area. Now, the next match is Moon versus Misclick. Now, if Moon was to go over to the thing, we can start round 2. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We all make misclicks. Yes, but let's see, who is Guppy gonna play against, and who is Dreamer gonna play against? This is a very good question. But all we have to do is just wait for Moon. Alright. We're gonna go over to Misclick's side, because Misclick does have a bit of a strategy, they've said. But we will see. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Anchovy Games. Okay, let's start. Alright, Lakefront Property. Lakefront Property is a pretty abnormal map, as we all know. Works very differently than most of the maps because it's a donut shape, unlike most of the other maps which are more line-based. Alright, going in for Heavy Splatling while Moon goes for a Cali. Heavy Splatling, it seems like they have about the same amount of space, but we have, we see to trying to get it. They're both going around each other, dancing around it seems. This is going to be very interesting. Mystic going for defensive route, it seems, while still trying to get a little bit of offense. It seems very close. Currently, Moon is winning, but it's way too early to tell. Interesting Splatbrella placement. The Splatbrella is a very hard card to move, but it can be really well. Ooh, but Moon goes in with the Splatana Stamper, certifying their way in if they do get a special. But we have oh no. Okay, so we have Mystic over here actually getting through the defenses, which could be very beneficial to them. But we will see how this will affect later. Well, looking at all his cards here, we can see. Still deciding on what to pick. Could be very useful. Seeing what they have later is very useful. They are going to sacrifice a special point for Moon. While Moon still is probably getting way too many big cards, which could be pretty bad for her. But if Moon... Ooh! Okay, Moon is getting down to the small area. If Moon does get a special... If Moon does get enough specials to push in, that will be very helpful to... That'll be very helpful. Okay, so we have Mystic over here, getting many specials right away. They're about to get 2 more, actually. But Moon also starts getting 1, which we will see if that is helpful. But it does seem like we have Mystic over here pushing in. Moon has to pass a Harmony card because they ran out of space. We will see if this will be if she still has a chance to win. Dream, you can't be on both teams. Okay, so doing just deciding what to do. They're gonna do a special. Where are they gonna put this? Oh, but they can't because of the weird placement. But they can do this, getting further into their base. But they are just making sure to find a good spot. Deciding what exactly would be a perfect way to go. For some reason, they keep trying to do this, even though they need it to be a... Oh, okay. They're gonna... Oh, but Moon does do a special. There's a special directly into the base while Mystic stays behind. Now they're gonna do a special in, giving them a little bit more leeway to get a few more points. And how will this end? Enter the special and a burst bomb. Alright. And the winner of round 1 is Mystic. Alright, round 2. What map will it be played on? By the way, this used to be random, but now they get to choose because I'm too lazy to actually tell them because they're not going to listen. Let me update the board. Alright. Okay. So, this is a little bit more of an unorthodox board here. Going in for the certification on the right side. Gets it perfectly in while cold, shiver, bandit, hard, cold does not get it. But, going in for a classic Swiffer. This is not going to fully solidify the way from the base, but it will be very useful. But, they're looking at all the cards, making sure they have the right one. Alright, goes for this. Moon does get into their base, which will be pretty hard for... which will be pretty hard. But, Moon did forget that she has a way into her own base. And that might be very bad. Yep, as I predicted, Moon did not notice that a way into her base has opened also. Which will be very beneficial. Just gain some more solidification in here, it seems. Alright, Moon now backing off, making sure to keep her area clean. But will Moon now push up? It seems yes, Moon did in fact push up. Gets a little bit more into her spot. Moon is currently in the winning side. Currently a pretty interesting game. It is very close so far, but Mystic does have multiple points, so that could be very helpful, but we will see. Okay, it's still very close. Moon is somehow still in the lead. Moon might want to step back and get a few special points, because it seems like that'll be very helpful. But we will see what happens. Going in for the tacticooler thing. Tacticooler special are very useful because specials do, even though they do not have any special points with them, they do cost less than average ability. So they can be very useful for gain some space. It might not be useful to use it might be not useful to do that. They still have to figure out a good way in. Doing a Tri-Slasher here will give them another point, which could let them be good. We are now at the 3 turns left point. Let's see how this ends. Going into the right side, squeegeeing over to the left, making sure to solidify their win, but they do not. They're now basically tied. Now we're gonna see. Okay, so we have Mystic over here now trying to push into her own base, to Moon's base, which will. Let's see how Moon combats this. Does not have enough for her own special, but if she does get one more point, then she will have enough. Moon does a tent attack, giving her another point, letting her use a special, which could be the thing that makes her win. But we will see. Sadly, though, she does have to worry about Mystic here, who also has her own special here ready. This one won't be that many points, but still could be very useful. But we will see. Putting it right there, which will give them the most amount of points. While Moon is still waiting. We will see. But Moon does have a thing. But will that be enough to win? We will see. Alright, and Mystic does get the second win. So that does mean that Mystic will move on. I'm gonna update the board right now. Alright, next game, Dreamer versus Moon. We will see who out of the 2 winners is truly the best loser. Who is the best loser, you could say. We will be watching it from Moon's side now. Oh, Dreamer. There we go. But yeah, place your bets on who's gonna win, by the way. I'll put up a thing. Alright, let me add a poll for you guys to vote. Oh wait, let me switch over. I almost forgot. Sorry about that. I'm working on the poll. Alright, Moon going for an eel play, it seems like. I'm gonna quickly do this. Alright, there is a poll up now if anyone wants to ask. But we will see out of the two losing people who is truly the best loser. Remember, whoever wins this goes to the loser round 2, who will fight the loser of semifinals. It seems to... this map is a pretty good map, but it seems like Moon is going to be able to push in to Dreamer's spawn, which will be very useful. Currently, most people are voting on Mystic winning, but some people do think that Guppy has a chance. This map is a pretty weird one, but it does make it so it does make it a little bit more interesting. Moon really choosing the wild card of the things. Moon once again getting many many ways to get in, but it seems like Moon forgot there is a way for Dreamer to get into her base, and Dreamer does take full advantage of that. It seems like, because Dreamer is currently now in their spawn. We will see if Dreamer will back down or pull forward, but we will see. No, Dreamer backs down, just making sure this is my turf, no one's allowed in it. Stopping Moon from getting in. But Moon does have a little bit of the right side that she can use. No one has specials yet, but now Dreamer has a special. This map is a really good map for diagonal things like like splatlings and just splatlings and brushes. But besides that, it's a pretty bad map overall. Okay, we have another special by Dreamer. Dreamer's just making sure to get specials so that Dreamer can probably push in. But will Moon also go for a special? It seems like Moon did not go for a special. She could have gotten a special if she did rotate that down, but she decided not to. For whatever reason, we will find out why. But Dream is just making sure to that their turf is fully good. We have Moon here trying to go for another special, it seems like, but decides overall not to. Let's sit back, enjoy the show. If she did do that in the bottom spot, she would have gotten a special. Actually, no, she wouldn't have. Never mind. Actually, no, she did do it in the bottom spot. A lot of people are saying Mystic is going to win overall, but we will see. Will Dreamer actually use a special? We will find out. Okay, so Dreamer does have 4 specials now. This is their one chance to push in and just solidify that win, but we will see what they choose. Alright. Dreamer's really thinking hard about what they're gonna do. Alright, Dreamer goes in for the Trizuka, a very good card during this part. Solidifying 10 more points, getting them into the lead. Final turn, Moon only can use a Burst Bomb to survive. So what will they do? If Moon does use a special on the Burst Bomb, she could have given her 1 point, but sadly she did not notice. So, will Dreamer win this? Probably. Alright, Dreamer puts down the Wave Breaker, solidifying even more, which definitely leads to the winner being Dreamer. Alright, keep playing. Okay, you guys need to go again now. Moon. Alright, next round starting. Currently, Dreamer does have 1 point, but Moon still could get the win. What map will Dreamer choose? Dreamer does not have every single map, but decides to X marks the garden. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm also peeking my mic. Maybe I should turn down my mic. I am so sorry about that, people. No one told me. I'm so mad that none of you told me that. I'm gonna be AFK for 1 second, so enjoy this beginning spot without any commentary. Alright, I am back. It seems like Dreamer going in for the more the merrier, it seems like here, with a lot of points. Moon doesn't really have that much solidification on the middle. It seems like Dreamer really decided to push in there and just get all of it in there. But Moon does have a shark to throw in the bottom just to make sure that everything stays okay. Dreamer thinking really hard and long about what they're gonna play here. We will find out in a few seconds, hopefully. Okay, Heavy Splatling Deco just making sure that Moon cannot get up in the top right. That is a pretty good move by Dreamer. Moon decided to use a squeegee, which I haven't seen anyone use a squeegee in their deck, but I haven't really been looking at anyone's decks recently. Moon trying to find a spot. Oh, Moon did find a spot that they can put a squeegee in, putting it right there in the middle, which also could be very good if she does get a few special points and pushes in to the top. Okay, Moon doing a little spot here just to get that. If Moon does have one of the little guys that is like tall, then Moon could get like 2 more extra points on the list. Like an octopod. But I don't know if Moon has an octopod or Moon has used an octopod yet. But Moon deciding to use let's see, a Toxic Mist in the left. Yep, that is what Moon's gonna do. Dreamer is currently winning by a full 10 points and has specials to boot. This is really gonna be hard for Moon to make a comeback. But if Moon somehow gets 2 more specials, that would be good. Moon does sacrifice Harmony during this round, which leaves Moon with 3 more points to win this round. We will see. Moon gets another pretty big card, the Heavy Splatling. Moon's deciding to discard Callie, while Dreamer also discards a pretty small Burst Bomb. I feel like it would have been a better move to just use that Burst Bomb because it's only 1 point, but who cares? You do get a special when you discard, so maybe that's why. Moon now has 3 points, deciding to discard again to get 4. If Moon does get a card that does have 4, Moon does get a card that has 3, doing a special with the Inkjet. Will this be enough to make her win? We will find out. Moon trying to figure out the perfect spot. Let's see. Where's Moon gonna put this? As we all know, it's better to get more points minus from the other person than getting more points your own. That is like one of the main strategies that people should know, new or old to table turf. But we will see who is truly gonna win this round, Dreamer or Moon. Moon video design. Okay, Moon puts in the top right, but Dreamer also uses a special, using it down there. And the winner of this round, and maybe the entire game, is Dreamer, getting 2 points. Moon is officially out. So sorry about that, Moon. But let's go over to the board, and we're gonna update it. Alright, next, we're gonna take a small break, and we shall play the next round. We're gonna take a small break, and we will come back in about 5 minutes to continue the next round of semifinals. So enjoy your time while waiting. People who are watching at home, once again, everyone can start betting on who do you think is gonna win. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna find out. Alright, and we're back, going for the next round. We have two of the best players currently. We will see if that will change after these next 2 rounds. We have Guppy versus Mystic Misclick. If anyone gets confused, Fry is cool as Guppy, and what's going on? Alright, there we go. Now we're starting. Sorry about that. I was confused. We will see. Crisp is so confident they're gonna win. In fact, that they're gonna decide. They're telling everyone that about their about their big weakness. We will see if that does change the way the game ends. Decks have been decided. Let's go. All right. So, Mystic over here deciding to choose a pretty good starting hand. Captain is a pretty good card, giving 16 right away. Also, it's holographic. Ooh. Going for a bunch of these big cards, like DJ Octavio and the Captain. Pretty good pretty good starting line. They're gonna go in with a few more smaller cards, almost solidifying an entire point right away in this beginning half. There is time on, which there wasn't meant to be time limit on, but who cares? It's what they decided. 10 seconds per turn. You will see how this ends. Decide. Okay, we have Mystic over here deciding right away, alright, here's the deal, I gotta get 3 points right away. And so that's what they do. They got 3 points now. That's a pretty good start. They have Tentatek here, which is also a pretty good card for gaining points. This will solidify 1 more point and also basically give them another point because they're really close. If they play the Custom Junior, then yeah, they'll have another point. Perfect. They now have like 5 points. That's very good in the beginning. We will see. Oh, they're gonna play a special right away. I see. Pretty unorthodox starting once again. There is time limit on, so we will see what changes. Sadly, that does not give them any more because of the push. Mystic does not have that much of their spawn painted, unlike Guppy here. We'll see if that changes. I just gained more of their spawn painted, it seems like. Very useful. We will see. Alright, going in for a special attack. They really just want to make sure they solidify their win. Alright. Okay, so at 90 versus 73, final turn. This is when they use their special. They're going to use Ink Storm at the final part. They're going to use it right there. You don't know if that's a really good spot. But then we have... Oh, a pass! Ooh. This is a pretty close one, folks. Let's see. Alright! And in the final turn, we have Mystic winning that round. Let's see, what map do they decide to do next? Ah, I see. Choosing a pretty good one. We will see how this affects this. Crisp really does not want to have timers, but they do have timers on. Wait, I'm confused. Who? Okay, am I getting Guppy? I think I might be getting. Okay, no. Mystic is okay. Okay, Mystic is Kip. Okay, no. I have the correct. Never mind. All right. So okay, let's get back into it. Mystic having a pretty good start, getting all the way as far as they can into spawn. Even getting past Fry, very good starting. It seems like. We will see how this how far can he get away with this? All right, Mystic still can get even farther in to their base, giving them a few more points and also a few more stalling time. Even past the Splash Shot Nova, they're getting as far as they can in there and they won't stop. Fry's Cool is fully surrounded, and they have no chance of surviving. Alright, Mystic, just making sure to get more specials. Putting one up in the top left. Fry has to... Okay, let me call him by their username. Guppy has to continue skipping because of all of this craziness going around. Having to skip on the Nautilus 47, which would be pretty good on this map. Gain a diagonal one, which that will be pretty good. Having to skip again, they could use a special to push themselves back into the league. It's going to be pretty hard for Guppy to get past this defense, but they still have a chance. If they do have a special that does work, they could get past and win. Yep, as I predicted, they were going to use a special. They decided to special into there. Sadly, does not give them enough to actually push in more. But they are getting pretty close. It's going to be pretty hard for Guppy to actually push in and win this round. Especially with this other push. Having to also pass, it's going to be a pretty solid game that is going to be won by Mystic. Alright, and I think it's pretty obvious who won. Mystic has won has won this. Alright, let's update the board. Okay, Guppy versus Dreamer. Let's see how this is gonna be. Two of the losers of both rounds. Dreamer did win against the Moon, so we will see. So far, Misclick has like basically just won every single game as far as possible. We are gonna see by Dreamer because Dreamer has been is the one who has a pretty good chance of winning this. We will see though. Hello there, Leviathan. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so Dreamer versus Guppy is going to be a pretty interesting game, especially since these two are the Dreamer has beaten their way out of the dirt one more round until they can get fully out and survive, while Guppy here has just gotten destroyed by our basically undefeated champion has won every single game they have got since they have gotten here. Pretty good defending point here by Dreamer. We have a time limit on, which is pretty interesting. Time limits aren't usually nice, but like even with 10 seconds, that's like barely any time, but we will see how that will affect this game, especially with people's life choices. Alright, pretty solidified entry point here. Both of them are pretty stuck. But if Dreamer can get a diagonal spot, that will be very useful. Alright, last second, Dreamer does get the diagonal spot in, getting them a few more points on top, keeping them in the lead. If they focus on defense, which like they are doing currently, they will get enough points to do the do. But can they find the spot? Yep, they did. They found the spot that they need to put it in just in time, while Guppy here is stuck having to wait. Now, when we first did this round, it was also Guppy versus Dreamer. Guppy did win, but it seems like Guppy now is getting very unlucky with the placement of cards. Dreamer getting another point on the board, or first point on the board. We're gonna see if they can get a special, or even if Guppy's gonna get a special in time. They have a Gal point placement, which will give them enough for a special, so if they can throw in a special in time, that will be useful. Do they have enough time to put it in? No! Sadly, they did not have enough time to put in the card. They ran out of time. So they had to sadly pass on the Zinc card. But they do now have enough to use a pretty big card. They could use the Wavebreaker and Trizuka if they play this card correctly. We will see. Sadly, ran out of time. Once again, Dreamer's getting very unlucky with the time limits here. Will Guppy actually get the final win with this? We will find out. Guppy is getting a lot of unlucky placements here. But they did get one in currently, so they actually still have a chance. Especially since... Okay, we will see who won. Alright, Dreamer won by only 1 point. Very lucky. First start here. We'll see how the next round will start. Which map will they decide to play on this time? Guppy luckily... Okay, no, not Guppy. Dreamer did luckily win by 1 singular point, so let's see. Alright. Once again, this map is a pretty hard map because you have to deal with 2 different middle spots at once. It's pretty hard to even solidify your own spawn like this. Because, like, as Guppy is showing here, you can easily just run into the spawn without any sort of issues. So you really have to just, like, make sure that your spawn is clear. The Hero Shot would be a pretty good card, but they are using it to push into Guppy's spawn. While Guppy is also playing pretty good defense here, it seems. Just trying to make sure that they have it. playing yeah, this time limit is really annoying. Hey. Guppy, no time limits, okay? Okay, so both of them are pretty good. It's pretty hard to tell who's gonna win at this point. We do have a first special of the entire game, surprisingly, right here. Already at 6 turns, which is about half. Will they get another special one? Oh, yep, they will get another special one. Getting them 3 specials, actually. Giving them enough to push in with either... Ooh, wait, are they gonna go for 4? Oh, they're going for 5! Okay. They have 5 points now, which could give them some really good opportunities to push in. For example, with Zinc here. But no, they're going for the Rapid Blaster Pro instead for the verticality. Alright, then they get another point. If they get one more before the game ends, they could win. They're going to sacrifice their Zinc card while ZNF is going to get thrown into the pile. Still, this is a pretty close game, folks. We don't know who's going to win. Wavebreaker, pretty... Oh. What the... What's going on here? Oh. Okay, Wavebreaker. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to, hey, I'm going to say this right now. No more timers. Okay? Splatty, Edit, Guppy, Fry's Cool, whatever. No more timers, okay? It's annoying, and I already said there are no timers on. So this next game, have timers off, okay? If I see them on again, then I'm gonna have to disqualify you, and you're gonna have to restart all of your matches for this round. So no more timers. Turn off. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Alright, but it is a one-on-one. This is the final game. Who is going to win this final round? We will find out. Dreamer deciding to hold steady on these pretty long cards, once again on this map, which is pretty annoying. Okay, going for a good defense, but will they be able to pull off the defense while Guppy... No, Guppy decides to just ignore the defense and throw themselves into the lead. This is gonna be a pretty interesting one. They did... Okay, the Dreamer did fully make sure that they are safe though now, because now it's gonna be possible. It seems like both people have their own sides that they want to deal with. Using a Marigold here, it seems. Interesting. Marigold is a pretty hard card to use, especially against specials. It works really well with bombs, though. But overall, Marigold is a pretty hard item to use in a correct way. Alright, Dreamer going for the first special of the match. I'm going for a Splash at Nova, it seems, here. It's gonna be a pretty interesting game. So far, no one's really winning. It's a tournament. I'll show the bracket after this game. Alright, going for the Zinc card. This is a pretty good card. We'll not give them a special, but if they do get a diagonal card, then they could play that as a special. They're not really getting that many specials, which is gonna be pretty hard. If they put that's a pretty good bet spot to put a card there. Gotta figure out a good spot to throw in that card. Come on, just do the bottom, man. Just do the bottom. Right there. No, down. Oh, okay, well. They could have gotten a special that turn, but they decided not to. We have Guppy here getting their first special. Half the game is already over without any sort of special play even close to being done. Okay, he's thinking really hard and long about where to put this card, eh? Okay, there, he finally puts it down. He does need 2 more, and then he could play a special on the final turn. But let's see, will he have enough to actually fully play the special? put one there. That's gonna solidify a full-on point for him. If he gets one more point, he could just pass, which I think he might have to do, which will give him enough points. He's gonna sacrifice a hero shot, which does make sense. Now, which card is he gonna play of these special cards? He decides to do Wave Breaker. Okay, Wave Breaker is a pretty hard card to get in, but he decides to put it in there at top. Both do specials at the same time. Alright, and this is a pretty close game. Who wins the final round? Alright, and Dreamer gets the final point and wins the game. Dreamer goes on ahead, while Guppy stays back behind. Alright, pretty sad game. But now we are in the finals. This is a best of 5, which means that they have to win 4 games in total. So we will see who is going to win. Actually, is it 4 games or is it 3 games? No, it's 3 games. Oh, no, okay, no, it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. We know it's 3. Whoever wins 3 games wins. Let's go in. I forgot to look. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get distracted trying to figure this out. But we will see. Okay, best out of 5 is 3 games. Yep, thank you, Chris. Alright, going in for the full-on just get in there kind of strategy, which is always the best kind of strategy here. Is just get in there. Just gotta push yourself in there. Okay, we have Mystic trying to get in a good old push while Dreamer is also trying to play defense. Okay, getting a good on push. This is a very good start over for Mystic over here. As we all know, Mystic has before done this strategy to just surround their enemy and just absolute death and destruction. They can't find a good card to put in there to get a good push. They're gonna step back though and just play a normal card. That will stop Mystic from going even further in. Oh, we will see. By the way, there is a new vote. You can vote again to see if you can vote to if Mystic or Dreamer is gonna win. You can decide. Or you can vote. But we will see how this game fully ends. Alright, so we already have a bunch of specials here. He's even gonna just farm for even more. Specials are very useful in this type of map. Especially when you have your opponent surrounded a bunch. Putting a burst bomb, solidifying another point. But they also get that did not even solidify a point and just gave another point to Dreamer. But now, Dreamer does have 4 points, while Mystic does have way more than 4 points. So this is gonna be a pretty hard way to. It's gonna be pretty hard for Mystic. It's gonna be pretty hard for Dreamer to push forward, while Mystic is also pushing down on them. But we will see who's gonna win this final round. Once again, you can vote. You can vote on the poll up top. Signed really hard and long way to put this piece. Thinking really hard, jeez. I decided to put it up there, but Tacticooler is all they gotta get in. Dreamer did not even do a special that turn, I don't even think, which is pretty weird, because usually you would do a special during this kind of turn. But we will see what happens. Are they just gonna play the card normally? It seems they're gonna play the card normally. They have a lot of defense they could use. But no. They decide to just push in, because a few extra points never hurt anybody, it seems like. Has to push in a little bit more. We'll see how far they're gonna push in, though. They said that's gonna be a good enough spot to push in. But we also have the Wave Breaker down here. Wave Breaker. But okay, but we will see who wins in the end on this first round. I forgot to reset the board also, sorry about that. But yes, Mystic does win the first round, which they still have to win 2 more to fully win, so we will see. Someone, out of all 5 votes, someone does believe that Dreamer is a true underdog and can win against this beast who has won every single game fully without losing once. We will see. Dreamer is a true underdog in this situation. We will see who wins. Alright, going for the funny donut map that I don't really like that much. We will see. Just wait 1 second. Sorry. Alright, so, pretty, just dancing around each other, it seems like. Octobrush going straight through the middle. That's a pretty good play right there. We will see how far this will go, though. Really gonna be hard for stuff like this happening, but, okay, it's still pretty close on who's gonna win. Dreamer and Misclick both doing some pretty good moves, playing defense and offense perfectly. But it does seem like Dreamer does have the advantage here. We have a Marigold on play. This could be useful, but the Marigold did give Mystic another point on the board. They both played it in the exact same spot. Oh my. Okay, that never happens. I'm surprised too that both of them played the exact same card in the exact same spot. That is surprising. Playing an Octopod in that spot. It's a pretty good Octopod spot, but nope, they decided to change it. Where they're gonna put the spot? Oh, all the way up there in the top right for some reason. I don't see what their plan is. Maybe they're gonna put that Burst Bomb also in the top right, give them a few extra points. Yes, that's the. Oh no, that's not what they were doing. They're actually putting that card down there. I guess if as a last resort, they're gonna put that Burst Bomb up there. No, okay, well, they decided to put the Burst Bomb up top now. So they can find 2 more points for them. This is gonna be a very good play here. Oh, Dreamer is stuck on a pass sweep, so we will see how that's gonna lead. Decided to play a Splatoon Stamper, bottom, in the middle, right, left. Oh, but no, they decided the last second. No, I am going to E-Leader on you. Oh, no, okay. Sorry, just to put it in normal spot. But SA Dreamer does go for a Tentamissiles attack in the spawn, like every Tentamissiles does. Every Tentamissile does. They're also going to use a special. They're now going to shoot. They're not going to use an E-Leader to shoot down the top side. Will Dreamer be able to win? All they had is a Burst Bomb. We will see who wins the second round. Alright, Mystic once again gets another point. Dreamer could still win. They still have, at most, 3 more games to win. But if Dreamer does lose this 3rd game, they do lose the entire tournament and give Mystic the champion title. It's the final chance. Misclick is a god. Yes, I know. He's way too good at this game. But don't worry, you still have a chance, Dreamer. Alright, go for Tri-Streamer. Okay, so Heavy Splatling Deco is a pretty good card in this one. It's a little bit longer than Tri-Streamer. Okay, Mystic going for a good old classic, let's just block it off perfectly. Going for the splat lanes over here, it seems. Just making sure that they're perfectly safe. But did leave a crack to let Mystic in. We will see. Alright, Mystic does actually have a crack to get in. This is going to be a very interesting game. Further and further in, it seems. Okay, going for the left, it seems. Doesn't even want to go finish the top and get a few more on the top. They're going to solidify on the left side that this is their turf also. This could be a win for Mystic, but also, who knows? Dreamer could still solidify their win. They do have more points on the board, but also, Mystic always finds a way to somehow win with this kind of stuff. Going for attendant missiles on the left, on the right, just wasting their special, but maybe it's just a good spot for them. I would say use 10 attack on that so they could get 2 more points. Oh, yep, they're doing that. They saw, oh, no. They decided to do it in that spot instead. Very interesting play here. They don't have any more diagonals, so they can't get that 1 point in, they can't get 2 points in Marigold. But they are just going to continue going for the point gain here. We're going to see who is truly going to win this. It is pretty tongue-tied on who's going to win, but specials do play a lot, so it seems like it's going to just end up to be who has the most specials in the end. Going for a diagonal. Oh, finally gets those 2 Marigold points, leading them for 2 more specials. Let's see how this is going to end. I presume... Yep, I presume they're going to go for the Hydra splat lane first. Going to go straight in that middle spot, I can imagine. Can't find a good spot for it, though, because of the blue. But does find a spot right there that they could play. Decide where's the perfect spot to put this. I presume Dreamer is also looking for a good spot to put their card. We will see. Yep, okay, Dreamer does do a Wave Breaker, which is a pretty hard card to actually put in a good spot. But it's all up to this final turn. Who is going to win this? Who's going to win this game with this one final turn? Splat Bomb versus Hydra. And the winner is, for this round... It's Mystic! Alright, so you know what that means. Mystic won 3 games. While having Dreamer have win 0. Once again, being just the champion of this game. That leads to Mystic being the winner. Everyone give a round of applause for Mystic. Good try, Dreamer. You were very close in all 3 rounds. I honestly, I thought you had a chance to win that final round. But no, Mystic does win that final round, leading Mystic being the winner. Everyone give a... whoever that one guy is who voted for Dreamer, Dreamer would love to thank you. Since Mystic did win, I am gonna give Mystic a roll, and I'm gonna give him... Just wait 1 second while I grab it. Yes, since Mystic did win, I am giving them this trophy here. This is what they win. They win this trophy. Here, I'm gonna give it to him right now. I hope, Mystic, I hope, you save this trophy to the day you die. And also, I'm gonna give you a roll. You can tell what that roll is. We'll talk about that later. But yes, Misclick did win. Once again, before you guys all leave, I would like to give a thanks to our sponsor. Yeah. Also, if anyone wants to give art, if anyone does want to make art for this tournament, that'd be really cool. But yes, I would like to thank our sponsor, Anchovy Games. They set everything up for us. I'm very thankful for them. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. But yes. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the stream and watching this amazing event happen right before our eyes. I might do a round 2 with even more people if y'all wanna be interested. But yes, that'll be. We'll look about that later. Thank you all for coming.